let's just say, here we are on the Tamar River on, what is it, the 2nd?
2nd of January.
2nd of January. Are you in frame? Need you in frame. We'll make sure that you're in frame. Looking good. There we are. Looking fantastic. Matt and Andy's fishing adventures again today. So
A little bit different from last time. Last time I wasn't wearing a singlet.
no, you weren't. I believe you were well and truly in waterproof gear, actually.
Absolutely.
But the Tassie's turned the weather on for us on the 2nd of January, and well, it's about 6:15, I think it is, in the evening, and we're just popped down the river and just going to see if we're going to pull out a fish or two. And Matt was just about to explain to us all about his tackle box, and he's got his river box out today.
My river box. So I like to keep a few little Hayabusa rigs. Good for your whiting or flathead, salmon, anything takes them up the river. I like to have the option, if there's something big along, sink a bigger bait.
Ooh,
Put a nice big bait on this hook here, and
fucking $2, man.
$2, mate.
Last of the big spenders here.
Savage cheap, man. Like to have a couple of little jigs.
$2.
Couple of little jigs, you know, chuck out for salmon and that, bit of fun. A few plastics. And my homemade rig here, a little flasher. So,
oh, look at the flasher.
you know, I've got
Got the guns out. He's doing some flashing too.
got all options covered. All options covered. And I'm using Hayabusa's enemy reedies. They probably don't like each other.
Yeah.
But look,
None of this is sponsored.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody wants to sponsor Matt, he's taking it out. Especially so he can spend a little bit more than $2 on his rigs.
Even got a popper. Look, this is my favourite. Look, let's just look at price points now.
Well, that's the other end of the scale, I suppose.
Absolutely.
I can tell you what's going to happen today. He's going to catch a fish on the $2, and he's not going to catch shit on that.
That's probably more than likely going to happen. And we got, you never know if your kingfish comes along. Selection of poppers.
Bloody hell!
Like
Bigger than the fish we catch out of here.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. Well, let's drop down a line. Let's drop down some burley, and let's pull up some fish.
Bring it on.
Well, dueling flatties.
Pigeon pair.
Totally. What a way to start the afternoon. Matt's just gone, no bites yet. I just dropped my line down. I'm like, oh, I'm going all right. Join the party too. We're on the board. We're away. What do we got here, Matthew? That's a decent fish. Is that a pike? That's a whiting. You always need the net for that. Would you like the net?
All right. Nice little whiting in the Tamar.
A big whiting.
And that's how you net a fish, boys.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly how it's done. That is a beauty. Matt,
Wow.
look at you go.
The Hayabusa did the trick.
Yeah.
You know, we're a fair way up the river actually. We're up near the bridge, but we have caught him here before.
Not quite that size.
Not quite that size. I'll hold him up in a second.
Wow. That's a very happy man. I'm assuming with a very nice King George whiting.
Second fish for the day, so they must be here.
Let's see if we can get into a few more. Absolute beauty. Well done. Alright, so the purpose of the exercise today was to, well, really just to come down and have a bit of a chill out and a bit of a relax, and, you know, maybe a bogus draft. Or two. But we're also trying to catch some fish at the same time. And if I actually hook something here while I'm doing this, it would be phenomenally amazing. And I didn't. I got my bait taken. But we are getting a few nibbles just at the moment. We've got bigger baits out on the two rods in the rod holders on the side of the boat here. And then we've got smaller baits that we're just dropping down into a burley trail. And so far, so good. We've hauled in a number of smaller fish, some flatties, got that nice King George whiting there before, and yeah, we're just hoping that something bigger might come along on these ones on the sides. Zing, zing, zing. Mr. Matt.
It was alright.
Man might have to reach for that net again, quite possibly. I feel, and that could be the whiting whisperer this afternoon.
We're getting close to lead up. He's got that pool like that.
Oh, that's a little snapper. Oh, Matthew, you are a fucking superstar. See that for net technique, by the way?
I've seen that a few times. That is another beautiful little snapper.
Second time a snapper's been caught out of my boat, and I'm not pissed off about that I've never got one. I'm really happy about it.
That's awesome.
Well done, my man. That's fucking fantastic is what that is. I'll give you a high five, but I'm currently holding your fish and also the camera. That is sensational.
We will get a lovely picture.
Oh,
yes.
Well done. Oh man, you got to be happy about that.
Mate, I am so wrapped. I'll see if I can get him on camera. I know he has some anal spikes, but
She spikes across the top too.
oh, look at that!
What a ripper! What an absolute pearler!
Look at that!
Oh my lord! Little pinky from the Tamar River, sensational. This is not my first Tamar River cod, I will say. In fact, it's probably 150,000 Tamar River cod.
It's a beautiful specimen.
It is. You've caught a few salmonoids. It's a mighty Tamar River. These are the usual specimens that you get out of a Tamar, not what we've got on ice down there. This is more your standard fare, like they're more what we came out here for, really, isn't it?
Oh, but to be honest, these are the type of fish I target. They don't have the ability to get the other stuff, so that's just a bonus.
Matt, me mate, the master fisherman.
I reckon that's Mr. Stingray. I'm going to clear the other rods.
He's onto something big. Which is what we came here for.
I reckon it's Mr. Stingray.
I'm just going to catch him and a couple of flathead here. Oh, we're clearing the rods away and I'm knocking stuff from arsehole to breakfast time.
Still I'm going to turn him, he's a long way away.
You might wear him out. Nice to see if we can get him to the boat. We've got the right rigs on this time around. We don't have the right rigs on this time around.
One thing he realises he's got a hook in his mouth and he wants to come back this way.
We might be looking at something interesting.
This way now.
He's thrown in.
Yeah, we will get another run out of him. Oh, you get a nice fresh bit of bait out there.
Definitely the secret. So is this on the flathead fillet?
Yeah, the legal size flathead fillet.
The legal size flathead fillet, yes, of course.
I think we just dropped him. Unless it's coming quick, Did we drop him?
Looks like we took a bit of weight there.
No, he's still there.
Yeah.
Might be coming over your side in a minute.
We've still got one fish on the rod here, so here we go. Yep. I don't know if you can see that. You can definitely, I'm sure, hear it. Which way has he gone now? That's the thing, they go down and bury themselves. Right, got some movement. Maddie's doing a good job here, fighting whatever this is.
He's actually twisting the boat around, which is beautiful.
He's turning us around. Oh, I think that might be a shark. I think it's gone. That was a shark.
I reckon it was a nice 7-giller.
I think it was a 7-giller. He'd had enough. On 12-pound line.
That was good fun.
That was enough. Gone. To fight another day. Yeah. Whew, we're having a day. This is fun. This is awesome. Matt's messing around with his GoPro, just giving you Matt in the sunset. Cinematographic.
I better suck it in a bit.
Yes, you better. I better catch this fish. Come on, let me catch it this time. Meanwhile, the belly arms are over on that one. Maybe not, but it is a thing of beauty.
Yes.
The sunset and also Matt. Sure you didn't turn that thing on?
No, I didn't turn it on. It's on now.
It's on now. Right.
It's almost like we need to do a recut of that last conversation.
We did. It was a good one. We could say the same thing over again.
I forgot what I said.
Well, I said I was going to catch a snapper on this rock. And you said, it's probably a flathead. And I said, basing on current form, we should be catching snapper. And you said, basing on statistics.
And this tiny little micro flathead I'm about to wind in, which is probably not a flathead. It's not kicking anymore. Oh yes, it is.
It is a flathead.
Well, there you go.
It is a micro flathead.
Oh, and
mate, you can even predict it today. You're having such a good day.
that's the perfect release.
Can you please predict me? Shark.
Well, you know, Nostradamus, I'm pretty sure predicted that Matt was going to catch a snapper in 2023.
Right. Well,
Like, you know,
like that.
he wasn't worried about the war in Russia, the advancing fire state.
That's right. He's an old Nostradamus.
Yeah.
Totally into Matt Richards and his fishing.
Oh, he's all over it. Like, you know, if you come from an Indian tribe, your name would be Loose Drag.
Loose drag.
Old running Loose Drag.
That's me, mate. Loose drag.
Just overcompensating.
You're going to make things sound exciting when they're not.
Well, that's it. Look at that sunset. You can't argue with this place, can you?
Middle of winter, blowing a gale, 4 degrees, ice sheets on the Tamar. No, that doesn't happen.
No, maybe you can. Maybe you can.
Right now you can't.
Yeah. You're painting a good picture for our viewers.
Oh yeah, Tamar River is awesome today.
Anyway, I probably should try and stop catching the burley bucket because it's not the targeted species today.
Oh, you've done well today. You're catching the mighty snapper. Right, how good a day is that in today?
Well, there's a lot of hours on the river spent to catch a snapper in the Tamar.
Yes. I'm not going to say I would have spent more, but anyhow.
No, let's not
The whiting. How amazing is the whiting?
Well, that's you know, this far up the river.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
2
I
years
don't think I came this far up.
2 years ago, unheard of.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
And
Even
now-
a bloke at the boat ramp caught a whiting
Yes.
today. Why? Who needs to pay 30k on a boat when you catch a whiting at the boat ramp?
That's right. But 30k on a boat, come out and do this, worth every single cent.
Absolutely. You know, you could spend it on your child's education.
You could.
You know,
Still do.
but They're going to learn to figure it out themselves.
Is this what you've been being told at home, is it? Google. You don't need any more than Google.
No, Google. Do you know how much it is to get bloody internet these days?
That's all your child needs.
You might as well catch it. Do you want me to catch it?
I don't mind. I'm doing the end of day report with a glowing sunset in the background, and Matt's pulling up a fish on my rod or your rod?
Your rod, he's left-handed.
Ah, right. He's doing it left-handed, cack-handed for him, and I'm just saying we've had a superb day out on the water today. Matt's probably going to pull in my biggest fish of the day here, hopefully.
Oh, you wouldn't finish a day without getting a...
I can't even see. Oh, it's a mighty Tamar River bull cod. Of course it is. Go that way with the camera when you're in reverse, Andrew. Well, that just typifies my day. Well, not really. I've had a really good day. It's just, you know, smart ass here behind me caught, you know, a snapper, which I'm very stoked about. I actually am. I know I'm carrying on like I'm not, but that's friggin' brilliant when you're catching fish like that out of your boat. A massive whiting as well. St George whiting? St George? St George, no. St George beer, St George bank.
Do you want me to put this on the esky for you?
I was just curious. Yeah, do it. Yeah, I'll have cod fillets and you can have snapper and whiting. Yeah, sounds good. You know, that would be awesome. Well, we've had a great day out. As you can see behind us, it's a ripper of a spot to be in. How good's a day on the water like this? And we can literally just come down here. It's not an hour from home, and come down here for 3 or 4 hours. This time of year, the nights are long. We've hit what, 9:15, something like that, and we can head on home now and be very happy. And unfortunately, get up to go to work in the morning. But anyway,
Well, for some of us anyway.
I have to. He doesn't.
Tough life.
Tough life.